What's up? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are cool over there in Cabo or wherever you guys are right now, vacationing. As you can see from the homepage, the start page, Mike Krzyzewski, there you go, Coach K. He is retiring after this year, and it just took over everything on ESPN because basically, like, I don't know, like the five main articles were all about that. I want the articles to be about Dame and Dame only. I understand that he lost last night, but that was amazing. I tried to watch the Laker game, but they were down by 30 at halftime. So, me and Magic Johnson, he tweeted this out saying he tried to watch the Laker game as well, but he switched over to the Portland Trailblazers also. And when I switched over to that game, they were down by 22 points. And then the moment that I turn on the TV, Dame starts coming back. So, you're welcome to all the Portland Trailblazers fans. But the Nuggets got them in the end. All right. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. And I just wanted to give a shout out to my man Dame for that amazing game. It was unbelievable. All right. What's up, Connor Rush? And what's up, Finn Kaufman? Anyone else sign in the comment section? Just say hi. Let us know that you're here. All right. Anyways, word of the day is fortune favors the brave. I remember, actually I don't literally remember, but I've seen footage of it, of Muhammad Ali coming into his prime, and he said he's the greatest. He said, I'm the greatest. He goes, look at me, I ain't got a scratch on my face. I'm beautiful. I'm this. I'm that. He said, I'm the greatest that there's ever been. What's up, Diced Ween? All right, aka Lucas. All right, and he said, I'm the greatest that there's ever been. Right, and later on he admitted, because that was before his first fight, really. He admitted, he said, I said that I was the greatest before I understood what that even was. All right, and if you're that brave to just go out there and then do it and then back it up, meaning that you put in the work too, I mean, you can go so much further. So if you believe that you can do something and then you go out there, I mean, again, fortune is going to be on your side. If you're wondering why you don't have good luck, it's probably because you don't take enough chances. All right, people like to dog LeBron for losing in 6 finals. He's been to 10. All right, no matter how much you suck, you're gonna win sooner or later, right? So put yourself out there. Try. I remember when I was coming out of college, I write poetry, okay, and I was so afraid to admit it that I put my moniker as Charlie Chaplin. And I used Charlie Chaplin's real face, like without the makeup. If you guys know Charlie Chaplin, then he's that weird guy that walks funny with the black and white thing or whatever, with the mustache. And I used his real face without the makeup because I was kind of, it's like the opposite. I was hiding behind someone else, but he was hiding behind himself like that. And I remember posting, and after about like a year of posting, I got pretty popular on there, mainly because I was like just adding friends by random. But I realized some people liked my poetry, and then I got braver. And what finally settled my nerves was Britney Spears. Britney Spears was not that great a singer, but she was so popular, and I was like, dude, if you sing your songs to anyone in the whole world, or everyone in the whole world, that's 7 billion people. If 1 in 1 million like you, that's enough for 1,000 people to love who you are. You could have a whole concert. All right, just 1 in a million like you. You can have a whole concert full of people. Is that 10,000 or 1,000? I'm not great at math anymore. But either way, if you put yourself out there and you try and you put in the hours of hard work, that's your best way to do it. And fortune favors the brave. All right, moving on. We got our elementary school workouts, and we have partner passing, football catch, slide out of bounds seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, hook series with D. And I wanted to show you a few of them. For partner passing, it's just to go as fast as you can. Make sure that you're pushing your partner, dribble as low as you possibly can. All right. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you want to do these things, definitely do them and add them to our homework section. All right. For football catches, I'll show you that in a second. And then sideline out of bounds seal. That's stutter stepping and then putting your hand over his hand and your foot over his foot and then sealing him out. Asking for the ball to be thrown away from you. The person out of bounds pump fakes high, puts the ball down to his knee, and then bounce passes it away from you to lead you. That's 7,000 people. Thank you so much. All right, so 7,000 people at my 1 in a million party. All right. Well, now it's like 8 billion people in the world, right? Isn't that crazy? It keeps going up. It's ridiculous. All right. But yeah. So sideline out of bounds seal. That's how you do that. Taking a charge. All about being brave, but more about being in the right position. I'll show you that as well. And then the last one, besides running hook shots, is hook series with D. As you catch the ball in the post, you catch it high, you keep your elbows higher, and you turn diagonally toward the bank shot. All right, so that you can not get blocked when you shoot that shot. But if he pushes you out, you want to keep your close foot to the basket, close to down. You don't want your close foot to move. So as he's pushing you, you can always regain and then shoot. You don't want to be pushed away and shooting at the same time. You want to regain your position and then shoot. But you can only do that if you keep your anchor foot down there. Now, the three things that I was going to show you, all right, one is taking a charge, and we're right here with it. And as this guy right here, this point guard, as he drives and he gets to right here, you can't stay here on the weak side and then try to come late right now, because now you can't get a charge. Now you're gonna get dunked on or scored on. That's not good. What you want to do is this: as these guys are all here in the center, all right, not playing off here, all right. This help side is here in the center. As soon as he crosses right here, you don't know if he's going to beat him or not. Point guard might be able to stay in front of him. Either way you go. And you meet him right here. This guy will cover down for you so that you can leave your man, and then this guy has all these people right here. All right? So now when he drives, you're there to take a charge. Boom. Now you get hit. All right? And now you fall backwards. But you have to meet him outside the key, stand there, and you have to be at a good angle. So if his angle is right here, straight toward the basket, you can't be off that angle, and you can't be turned the wrong way. You got to be there facing him, and then perpendicular. There you go. Perpendicular to the ball handler's drive. All right. Next, we have the football catch passes. I believe is what it said. Let's check real quick. All right. It said, football catch passes. That's when you pass the ball along. And in the basketball sense, this doesn't really happen too often, but it can happen. When you want to pass the ball along, and to be able to make that pass left or right-handed, it's hard. To be able to make the catch is even harder, because you have to lead them and then catch it and then take 2 steps and then score without any extra dribbles. And we actually practice that in practice. All right, and what I want it to look like is something like this. All right, so these are long passes in the NFL. He's running. That's an impossible throw. He had to slow down a little bit. Did you notice that? All right. You don't want to slow down at all. And again, these guys are just catching and being tackled or scoring. You want to catch it and then take 2 steps to score. Look at that. On the money. He didn't slow down his stride. Again, these are why we practice. If you throw the ball high enough, too, they can adjust midair as well. All right. And again, you guys are throwing about 94 feet. These guys are throwing, 50 yards? That's a lot more than 94 feet. 50 yards, I know that one is 150 feet. I got that math. Doing the fake catch is fun. Yeah, I like to look up like the ball's coming, and then they adjust to it. And then the next time I look up and pretend, and then I don't look at all. But then the ball actually comes and I catch it. I love the fake one. All right. Anyways, on the money passes, guys. All right. Next one is hook series. All right. And when you're shooting a hook shot, all right, a running hook shot. My favorite running hook shot is from one play by Magic Johnson. Is when he comes down the middle. You got to practice this shot though, okay? And it's taking one dribble just like a layup, so the opposite foot goes down. All right, you dribble with your right hand, step with your left foot. Then you pick it up with 2 hands, take 2 steps. Try not to swing the ball too much this way. Keep it right here in the middle, and then you go out for a hook. You want to go out 45 degrees to hook shot. You can add this hand as a deterrent for the defense as well. All right, but that play that I used to practice all the time in 5th grade, seriously, was by Magic Johnson. Oh, it's trivia time. Trivia time. Thank you so much, girl. But let me show you the Magic Johnson play real quick. All right, we got it right here, and Chick Kern is on the call.
Kareem and Worthy to the left. Worthy comes to the right. To the left goes Magic. He's got it. He didn't shoot it. 5 seconds left. Magic down the middle. Just what I thought. A hook shot at 12. Good! Goes Magic. He's got it.
And again, my favorite part is how open Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is. The leading scorer of all time is this open. Magic Johnson, one of the leading assist guys with 3 seconds left. Kareem is right here. He has 3 guys on him. This guy's open right here. I think that's Cooper. All right, 3 guys on him, and he decides to shoot a hook shot from the freaking free throw line instead of passing the ball to this guy. And watch his face after the ball goes in. Kareem will not be happy. He's like, I guess I was kind of open. Okay, whatever. Anyways, there's that. All right, let's move on. We got our trivia time now. All right, so for trivia time, we got Finn Kaufman as the leader, as always. Again, I want to push you guys to do this because, we can't always kick each other's butt. We can't always just go out there and just beat each other up, where we get to test to see how competitive you are. Sometimes competitiveness comes from in your heart, because sometimes you're just like not as tall, right? Or you're not as like whatever, not as smart, not as like scrappy, whatever it may be. You can show your competitiveness in other ways. All right, and this trivia thing is our way to see who the most competitive is. All right, that's why we give coins to the winners every month. All right, and right now there's been 2 months that we've been doing this, and Finn has got the coins each month. All right, we want to see how competitive that you are, and you can every time that I post this feed at like around noon, I include, if you look at the first comment, what link you can go to see what the trivia question will be about. All right, and to access that is it's under 50 All Stars. Click on curriculum, then click on, I believe, challenges, and then you can click on history of hoops. And it's from that huge page. It's the page scrolling right behind me or to the side of me up here. All this stuff is the history of hoops section, which includes 120 of the greatest basketball moments in the history of the NBA, or even non-NBA stuff too. And again, great players will always know all this stuff. People who know basketball, they will know this stuff because that's what inspires them to want to be great. All right. So the trivia question comes from George Mikan. All right, George Mikan was the first superstar in the NBA. All right, now hear me out on this. There's only been a handful of these kind of people in the NBA's history. Only a handful. Imagine if Steph Curry, since he's dominating, Steph is dominating threes wise, right? I mean, him and Dame, right? They're dominating, but especially Steph Curry. Imagine if to control him, to stop him from winning championships, they made all his threes worth 2 points. That'd be stupid, right? Well, they basically did that for a few other people. All right, and Steph is not one of them. They have not controlled him. But they have done this to a few other people. All right, one person was Shaq. Shaq was dominating, and they instituted a zone. They hadn't been going zone for 80 years. They made zones illegal. And yet, because of Shaq, one person, they said, forget it. We're doing zones now. That's how big he was dominating. If you go back further, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in college. He was banned, or everyone was banned from dunking. All right, they were like, no more dunking. This guy's dominating too much, right? All right, and it's usually with like bigger players like that because height, you can't really teach height. Height is what it is. There's only a few tall people. And back before George Mikan was playing, in the video they said, oh yeah, small people dominated. Anyone who was big was considered awkward. And no big guys ever did it until this like one goofy looking coach had George Mikan like learn a few things, and he was like, yeah, you're 6'10", come in here, and then instantly started dominating. And that was the first time that people started understanding tall people good in basketball. Isn't that weird? But what they did to George Mikan, and this is not the question, is they took the key and they made it into a rectangle. It used to be a circle with a little bitty skinny thing, so you couldn't stand in there. But because he was dominating from just outside of there, they moved it out. And what they did is they made his 29 points a game go down to like 22. That was the only way that they could stop him, because he was winning the first few championships in the whole league for Minneapolis Lakers. All right. So when you're good enough to make them change the rules, you're someone special. Until that point, you ain't good enough. All right. But now the question of this, the question for today, the trivia question for today. What's up, Ben Marchetti? All right, the question for today is, and again, I want you guys to want to win, so hopefully you watch the video, and hopefully you just don't let Finn walk all over you and let him be the great one. All right, this is the easiest way that you can beat him, and it's sad that we don't have people competitiveness enough to want to go in there and take care of this. The question for the day comes from another rule change. This is not by George Mikan, but it was mentioned in the George Mikan video. George Mikan played in the game that ended in a 1918 loss. He lost the game 19-18, and it was the introduction of the shot clock. Right after that, they were like, we need a shot clock so people can't just hold the ball the entire time. My question is, Who was the team that the Minneapolis Lakers were playing that game? What was the team's name? I'll take their city name. I'll take the team name. Whatever you got. Who was that team's name? Now you can look it up. It's the straw that broke the camel's back in terms of the shot clock, because I mean people were just holding the ball. They were like, oh, we're winning. Let's just hold the ball the entire time. You got to foul them, whatever. No, it was the shot clock. Yes, the shot clock. But who was the team that George Mikan was playing against in basically the last game? The Royals. That's a nice guess, but no. Oh man, I'm glad that Ren at least guessed, but yes, it was not the Utah Jazz. Nice try. Yep. I'm sorry, but Finn Kaufman is the winner again. It was the Fort Wayne Pistons. Who wouldn't even know? That was such a small part of that video. Did you know by heart, or did you look it up, Finn? Connor Rush said that it was the Pistons as well, but a little late on that one. But yes, oh freaking, it's okay. You guys all tried. I really appreciate that. Keep trying. Keep trying to beat them. All right, and again, that counts as competitiveness. Just trying to beat the guy. All right, 2-0 now for Finn Kaufman, and we are moving on. All right. Here's where you can definitely beat him, all right? Here's Finn Kaufman. Blake Bastani posting today. Finn posting his jump rope stuff. Blake still working out at 6 a.m. in the morning. You can post your videos to our homework section. Under curriculum, what's that? Bro, I said it first on my screen. Why? He's cheating. Bro, I watched the video. Hey, it's whatever comes on the screen first, man. It's whatever comes on our screen first. So posting videos is easy if you go to 50allstars.com, of course, and click on curriculum, and it says playlist access. If you click on that, it'll provide you with access, and you can post your videos by adding it to our playlist. All right, and once we start our program with all our coaches, maybe your coach of your particular team will ask you guys and give you guys like points or whatever, even coins that are worth $50 if you post the right amount of videos. In the meantime, you can use this section to show off, to prove that you've been working hard, and just to earn some like brownie points, or just to be competitive. Just say that I'm going to outwork you. You might be taller, you might be better, you might be faster, you might be stronger. I'm going to outwork you, and I'm going to show you that I'm going to outwork you, because if you do it secretly, no one's going to know, no one's going to believe you. But also, yeah, you did it secretly. It's like you woke up in the morning, snuck out to the racetrack, and you like beat him before he even woke up in the morning. That's not winning. Because you know if he knew that you were racing, he would wake up and kick your butt. So show people that you're working, and then they're going to be working harder. And what you're afraid of is this: they're going to work harder, then you're going to have to work even harder, huh? Oh, too bad. That's good. All right, so we're going to push each other with this. Iron sharpens iron. All right, so post your videos. We have over 4,000 videos posted to this. I'm going to have to start taking them down because the limit is 5,000. But I'll take down the older ones first. Anyways, picture of the day is my boy. The Dame Lillard thing was insane, and I'm gonna show it right now because it's like what Austin Rivers, right when he finally missed the three, Austin Rivers was like, thank God. Like I counted him out twice. I was like, yeah, he can't win now. He's down by 7. It's impossible. And he just kept coming back. It's so sad that we as fans create a situation in which this guy is not getting praised just because he chooses to not be on a super team, or because he's not lucky enough to be on a super team. It's a shame, because if you have Klay Thompson on your team and you have Kevin Durant, they can't double team you if you're Steph Curry. So if you're not winning, all of a sudden you're considered Dame. If you are winning, you're considered Steph, and Steph's considered better. They're like almost the same, if not like I give it in favor to Dame. It's just really hard to see because he's not winning like the other guy. And when you make that the sole decider, like saying Bill Russell is better than Will Chamberlain because he has 11 rings, then all the players will become like LeBron James, and they'll say, oh, we need to win to be great. Okay, I'll just get the best team. But if fans calmed down and they were like, yo, Russell Westbrook, great year. You did amazing. And they didn't talk crap about him and say that like Bob Cousy's better because Bob Cousy has more championships, then the players wouldn't be hopping teams and stuff like that. The fans are what have ruined it and made it all about wins. All right? It should be about like how much you can do with what you have. not how much you can get in the offseason. So anyways, Curry was doubled 84 times. He was double teamed a lot. All right, hey, he's great. I said he's great. But he also had Klay Thompson on his team. All right. Anyways, but with that said, let's watch it from last night because it was unbelievable, and I think it's just worth a watch. Sorry. Anyways, see you guys in a couple of minutes, man.
Gordon 3 for 3 from outside in the 2 Nugget victories. Hits his first triple. Lillard sprints to the cup and fouled by Porter Jr. It's a lot of opportunity for Rivers, and he's capitalized. Lillard, wide open triple, got it. So welcomed miss as the Blazers bring it back down.
Down by 20.
Lillard trying to get on the hip of Howard, flips it up and in.
The play was open, but that's the pass that's got to go over the top.
Lillard, a transition 3, fouled and 1.
He slid with him. Like he was able to contest that shot. That's just a high-level shot from Jokic. Get it back, Dame.
Lillard splashes it. Prior to that, he had matched Jokic minute for minute since the start of Game 4. Lillard, step back 3, high degree of... Lillard clears things out. Gets to the left of Howard, the triple over Howard, drop it in. Point lead with under 7.5 left to play. Lillard, a 3, huge hit for Lillard. For the second-year man out of Missouri. Lillard sees daylight. Damian Lillard had an answer every time the Nuggets have started to go on a run here in the second half. It's Lillard dancing with Jokic, gets right by him. Lillard to the cup. Under 20 to go.
So now at this point, I think I would just foul him, but they were playing with fire. All right, let's see what happens.
Lillard has to hustle. Cross-court pass. McCollum. Corner 3. It's good. So the Blazers trail by 1. Don't have one. Lillard wanted to clear everything out. He's got Porter Jr. on him. 5 left in the game. Lillard fading away the 3. He got it. Damian Lillard ties it up. The playoffs for him, 25 points. Lillard, the drive. Gets some contact and 1. So a chance for Lillard trying to play the 2-man game with Melo, trying to turn the corner. Jokic defends. Lillard gets it back from Melo. A deep 3 from Lillard. Finds the bottom of the well. Still down 2 possessions. Lillard trying to shake Rivers. A step back triple. Oh, Damian Lillard. And the Blazers have cut it to 2. And that is a miss for Morris. So Blazers have the ball. Down 3. Lillard with the rock in hand. Harrison came in for this reason alone to defend Lillard. Lillard fading away. The 3! Painted Damian Lillard ties it up again.
Times in a row now at the end of regulation. The Nuggets have not intentionally fouled to send Dame to the line rather than giving him a chance to make the 3.
Reminder, Rivers, 5 fouls as he tries to defend Lillard. Lillard, another huge 3, banks it in.
So yeah, after that, he basically started passing. I mean, it was crazy. He flops every time he shoots. He does. Anytime he thinks he might get it, he kind of just flails like that because it works. He played 15 more minutes than Klay though. I'm upset because he broke Klay Thompson's playoff 3-point record. Well, Klay might have a chance to beat it next year. You never know. You never know. All right. Anyways, that's Dame, and I go as crazy for Steph Curry. Trust me. But these guys are amazing. It's astonishing what they do, and I just want to give them props. Anyway, commercial time, real quick.
In the mood for brunch? Well, set your alarm and visit Snooze. Known for their brilliantly boozy morning cocktails, a wide array of Benedicts, and creatively delicious pancake flights, this now national AM eatery started in the Ballpark neighborhood in Denver, Colorado. Their mantra at Snooze, it only takes a moment to make a difference. Sweet, savory, or combo of the two, satisfy your taste buds and chill out in the eclectic and energetic atmo that is Snooze the next time you're in the mood for brunch.
All right, moving on. We got free throws for our middle school. This is for our 5th through 8th graders. 10 in a row and under 5 minutes, 15-second sprints times 4. We did that last practice with Lucas and Connor and those guys, sprinting 15 seconds and then pausing. And the craziest part was John was there, this other kid. He kicked our butts at not my butt, but their butt at the 17 at the 17 in a minute. But then when it came down to pausing in the middle, and came in last place. I think that this is much harder than trying to run just a straight 17. All right, with the 15 seconds rest in between, it kind of like messes with your mind too. All right, pounds, drives, and pull-ups, box jumps, and split jumps to shots. Watching pounds, drives, and pull-ups, it's right here. And first you pound the ball down, boom, like that. And you can pound it all 4 different ways. Boom. You want to step long and dribble longer. This is what you want to do when you're driving, actually. And then when you can drive to pull up. And then the last one is to drive for an actual layup. And again, if you do this, you want to film it, post it on our site, and that would be your homework, okay? So again, it's a step long, dribble longer. All right? To finish up real quick, we got our story of the day. Listen up. There will be people against you, but you must be your greatest fan and your most influential motivator. You must make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own 2 ears. All right, so you must be your greatest fan and most influential motivator. All right, you must be your greatest fan. So you don't need other people. Now you should accept their help if they offer to help you, right? And you should appreciate the people around you who are supporting you. But in general, you don't need them. All right, especially if you're motivating yourself, you're pushing yourself. All right, so you want to be that for yourself. So be your greatest fan and your biggest motivator as well. All right, so make sure that you guys are pushing yourselves in a positive way over and over and over and over again. All right, let's finish up with the high school. We got fake behind the back, 3 decision drill, Reddick chase drill. Again, these are the workouts that you should be doing for 5 minutes apiece or for 10 minutes apiece, whatever you feel like, for either a 30-minute workout or an hour workout. Once we start our program, we will be doing these, and I'll be showing you guys the day before. So you guys can watch this show and then be prepared. You can ask questions beforehand. We'll show you videos for each and every single one, all right, so that we can get better together, so that you can be prepared for practice, and so that we can just do it all, all right? Reddick chase drill, we talked about that one last time. Ankle breaker crossover. Sprint dribble cone touch is that one. And then the one that I wanted to show you is the penetrate and fill drill. Watch that real quick. For the penetrate and fill, all right, for the actual drill, we would do this without defense. All right, so these guys are right here. As this guy penetrates, as he drives, this guy needs to get out the way because he has to pass the ball to him or to him. Well, that means that one person can guard them both. All right, so but if you move up right here, now this guy has to choose either stay here or to go up, to go up there. All right, so that's why you want to switch directions. Basically, you want to adjust. All right, and as for this guy right here, he needs to feel. So this is penetrate, and this is the feel person right here. All right, and this guy needs to go to an open spot as well, wherever that spot may be. All right, so for penetrate and feel, all right, we can have multiple people, but here's why. All right, so if we have these people right here for the game, and we have these people guarding them right here, all right, they're guarding opposite guys. All right, all right, he's right here, he's right here, he's right here, he's right here. All right, as this guy drives, he should be coming along with them just to prevent a long skip pass like that. He, as I said before, meets him outside the key. This guy has to cover down, right? He has to cover down to here. So this guy is open, but that's a hard pass to make through all these trees, right? You want to leave it some room so he can run out of bounds possibly and allow for you to be in the corner to pass to. And again, that is made infinitely easier if this guy steps up to the middle. All right, but out of all these passes, out of all these angles, there's one guy that can't get the ball, and that's this guy. No matter where he is, it's going to be a hard pass. All right, he can't throw the ball through people, so the only place for him to go to is right here, and that's the fill. All right, so if you understand that, the basic rule of thumb is try to get open and try to have your eyesight on the ball. All right, what is this, John? Do you think the Lakers this year without AD are better team than the 2018 Cavs? 2018 without AD? 2018 Cavs had Kyrie, right? Yeah, that's stupid. No, Kyrie is better than the entire Lakers team without AD. But with AD, I guess I'll go with AD because he's so big. You should change the name to Drive and Fill or something. I call it Penetrate and Fill. Sorry, dude. It's a long word. It happens. Anyways, all right, and that's that. And then to finish up, we got our second grade. Our second grade movie of the day is D2, The Mighty Ducks. All right. Again, for all the movies, we have Little Big League for first grade. Second grade is The Mighty Ducks. Then Karate Kid, The Natural, Glory Road, Mr. Baseball. Days of Thunder is seventh grade. Eighth grade is Love and Basketball. Ninth grade is Hoop Dreams. 10th grade is $1 Million Baby. 11th grade is Jerry Maguire. 12th grade is He Got Game. And these are the movies for the month and what you should be watching to help inspire yourself. We give you a new movie every single month of your entire tenure with us. Watch these movies. You can post it online as a movie review or whatever. And you can show us that you watched it. Once that we start our thing, you might even get some credit or some coins for it as well. All right. He was on the Celtics. Bro, they didn't have Kyrie. So who'd they have? Oh, man, if they didn't have Kyrie, maybe, because Kevin Love isn't that as good as, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I don't know if the Lakers are going to win this year. But anyways, the Mighty Ducks movie, D2. This is part 2 of the movie. Not as good as part 1, but definitely watch these movies and get some inspiration from them. They're all really, really fun movies to watch. That's all that I have. That is my time. And let's not forget the quote of the day. The quote of the day is, "Fortune favors the brave." So you might as well be brave. Congratulations on the win again today, Finn Kaufman. You guys, make sure that you guys are watching the video and get better and get better and get better. Keep posting your videos as well. That's how you can show me how brave you are. All right. See you guys later, and good luck to all your teams, and good luck to you as well. All right. Peace, guys.